I think I got you. Can you hear me?
I think I got you.
We are in business. Elle King, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Really good. I'm really excited to talk to you. The first time that I heard Drunk and I Want to Go Home, both my wife and I were like, what the hell is this? This is a jam and a half right now. It's a great tune. Can you walk me through the song? And then in your mind, as one of the co-writers on it, where you said, I got to get Miranda Lambert on this thing too.
It's crazy because this song has had like such a long life. I started writing this with Martin Johnson when I was like 24 years old, when I was writing for my first record, Love Stuff. And we went with a different song. We put a song, he's the same guy that I wrote America's Sweetheart with. And we put America's Sweetheart on the record. And I always felt like, dang, we missed something, because that chorus, we never changed the chorus. The chorus has always been like that. And so, years later, I reconnected with Martin and I was like, dude, like, remember that song Drunk, I Don't Want to Go Home? Like, we got to rewrite that. So we rewrote the verses, and I was on tour. I would go, country tours are so awesome because they're like Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Then you go back to Nashville and you have a couple of days off. So I would write with Martin, and Miranda and I were becoming friends. So there was always just something missing. And it's not that I couldn't like carry it by myself, because I could, but it's like, this is a party song. What if we got Miranda to sing with us? And I was like, okay, well, we could always, I guess I could ask her. And so I was like super nervous, and I asked her, and I basically said, hey, listen, like, you're the only person I'm asking. And if you don't want to do it, then, it won't be a duet. But if you like the song, like, maybe you'd want to sing it with me. And she said she liked it, and she heard her husband singing it in the shower, which was really cute. And she told me the next day, but like for 24 hours, I was like, I'm gonna die.
Nervous.
Well, yeah, because you don't want to blow it. And she'd just been like, she invited me to be a part of her tour and to sing Fooled Around and Fell in Love. And she's just so inclusive and so cool. And but she has a lot going on in her life and her career. And it was a big ask, and I really, like, I respect her like to no end, and she's such an amazing person. And I wouldn't have wanted to do the song with anybody else. And it's been genuinely like the most fun release that I've ever done. The music video, all the stuff that we've done for it. And I'm glad. Sometimes you got to put yourself out there, because the outcome, is you wouldn't have gotten it if you didn't try.
Well, I think we should talk about that music video, because it's probably one of the most fun music videos I've ever seen in my entire life. You guys are like all decked out in kind of like this 80s hair and these crazy outfits. And it's such a fun music video. Who came up with the idea? And then how much fun was it for you guys to shoot that thing with all those different outfits and everything?
Alexa, the director, and her brother, they're a really awesome duo that make really cool videos, and they're really great artists. I wanted to play characters. I wanted to enjoy this music video, because I've never really gotten to enjoy music videos. And as I get older, I learn more about myself, and I realize, like, to be on camera, like, it's really fun to like get to play character. So I thought it would be fun, and I got a bunch of treatments sent in, and that seemed like the most fun. And I, like, on set all day, me and Miranda kept looking at each other like, this is fun. Like, this isn't like normal music videos. This is really fun. I think it's going to be really good, because it's genuine joy that we're having in it. And even up to the groom is my real fiance.
Right.
And so it was like, I got to be with people that I love, that I get to enjoy being around. My fiance, Daniel, he cut a mullet for the video, which he's still rocking, by the way.
Yes.
So it was just a really, really good time.
Well, it's a lot of fun.
I think that's why, people like it.
Well, I don't know what it says about my parenting skills, but my kids who are 8, 7, and 3 walk around the house singing it. Drunk and I want to go home. So I don't know what that says about me.
I think it says that you have good musical taste and your kids are cool.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Speaking of that, by the way, congrats on the pregnancy.
Thank you.
Are you a little, because you're going to go out on tour with Chris Stapleton? I know how my wife was when she was pregnant.
Am I crazy? Yes.
Are you? Well, that's essentially the question. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm crazy. I'm in my 3rd trimester, like, as of this week.
Yeah.
I played my first round of shows. I'm having like, I don't feel very well today, and even talking makes me nauseous. So like I'm probably gonna die, but it's okay. Or I'll have a baby on stage.
Is
But
your fiance coming with you so that he can?
he's come with me because I struggle putting pants on.
Sure.
So, and I think you need pants to go on stage.
Depends on what kind of show you're doing, but usually that is a safe bet, I think, is to make sure.
Usually pants are required,
That is true.
especially someone with my size. Nobody wants to see none o' dat. So yeah, he'll be coming. Well, also he has to come on tour because if I go into labor, he'll be hours away.
Yep.
And I mean,
Right.
yeah, so
Got to be there.
I mean, this weekend was the first time we met right before the pandemic. Excuse me. And I was on tour with Miranda, and for 2 weeks I got a break of tour, and I went to Boston. We met, and then the next year the world shut down. So
Right.
he had never seen me do a live band show until this weekend. So
Wow.
it's kind of cute. I was like, babe, I told you, I'm cool,
I got
right?
this.
Yeah.
You are really cool. I got to ask this question because I find it so interesting, and really such an amazing thing about you as an artist that you've had number ones on 4 different formats. Like that's pretty incredible. That's not something that happens all of the time. And it's also not, a lot of times you see a pop crossover and a country crossover, but you know, you're on the rock side of things as well as pop and country. I wonder how what's the question here? How you interpret music genres when you're putting things together. Are you saying this is a rock song, this is a country song, this is a pop song, or is it just one of those things that happens naturally?
You know, it's really weird. Well, first of all, I think your real question is, when am I going to come up with a rap song? And that's
Or
in
like
the works
jazz?
right now.
Yeah.
No, you know, with X's and O's, it was like, I kind of thought that was like a one-time only thing. And I've always made the joke, like, there's never going to be an X's and 2.0. and now I'm, you know, I have this song that is literally crossing over from pop, and you know, I'm talking to all these country radio people, and it's beautiful and really amazing. And it I don't really know how to explain it, because I don't know, like I wish that I was smart enough to say that all of it was calculated and
Right.
planned. I think some of it is just based in, a good song is a good song, and it can work on 2 formats.
Yep.
I didn't know what formats were. I thought radio was radio and da da da, and I just made music, and I was like, well, let's just see where it lands. But now I understand it a little bit more, and it's kind of a tricky thing. So the fact that I'm getting to play on all these different like formats and genres is really a cool thing, because it's like very specific listeners and a lot of different people that can hear my music and hear my songs. So I don't really know totally how it works. Probably lots of smart people that help me along the way, and that they see it. You know, there is a reason why people work at labels, and why people, you know, work as program directors of radio stations. And it does take, you know, that's also a talent of seeing, oh, this could work, especially something that's different. I thought Drunk was a pop song, you know,
Yeah.
and so now I also can see, it's like, I'm a banjo player, you know, and so you can just take a good song and have 2 girls, one is a country singer, one is like more in the rock world, and it can work anywhere, because a good song's a good song. So I just feel really grateful that people see potential in it, and that it could work on different formats. It's a really cool thing to be a part of, and to get to witness and just be here for.
Well, I don't think that you're going to pat yourself on the back, which is obviously commendable. But I think really the fact is that it speaks to your talent, because there's not, you're right, a good song is a good song. But like when you think about songs that are universal, we're thinking Elvis Presley, the Beatles, like these, you know, Justin Timberlake, people that everybody like across all genres. And that seems to be you as well. So I think that speaks to your talent.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome. I mean, every word of it, truly, I really do. I want to ask you a question. I read this quote, and it says, I've met some of the most badass songwriters and artists and had some of the most rock and roll experiences of my life in country. I wouldn't be a good human or good at my job if I didn't ask you to tell me one of those stories.
Oh.
Rock and roll moment with a country artist without getting them in trouble. You don't even have to give me a name.
Well, it's more like people put buffers around me when I'm being bad. And in country music, I'm judged less backstage.
Yes.
Rock and roll and pop is very, I guess I have to watch what I say because I still want to put out music in all of these genres. But I mean, I've said it as soon as I met Dirks and I saw backstage at CMAs, I was like, oh wow, country is more rock and roll than rock and roll. But I guess, okay, Ashley McBryde told me this story. I remember some of it because I fell asleep and that people were trying to shove pizza in my mouth because I had to go back. This is not a shining moment for me. Not a shining moment. And I know this, but it's funny. And it just goes to show you like how cool and non-judgmental people are in country music. Or at least the people that are my friends.
Right.
So I'm on tour with Miranda and Ashley McBryde, and I play Ashley plays, then I play my show, then Miranda plays, and at the end of Miranda's set, we all come back on for Fool Around Fell in Love. I was just on one. I had discovered White Claws during this tour. It was just rowdy as all get out. And on this particular night, I had just, had one too many martinis. Sure. And I guess I fell asleep in Miranda's like party room, FaceTiming my very new boyfriend.
Yep.
And then my tour manager, I guess my band and other people were like taking pictures of me asleep on the couch, as one does.
As you do. Yep.
And Ashley said that they are pushing me on stage, and Ashley comes up to me and goes, hey, Elle, like super sweet, not judgy, like, Elle, if you want me to sing your part, I can sing your part. And Ashley said, as they're trying to put my in-ears on me, I look at her and wink and say, sing my part. And we go on stage, and I guess I like kill it. I murder it. And I walk off stage real confidently, and Miranda's laughing at me because she can tell how drunk I am. And I walk straight into a door and fall backwards. And all the girls from stage have to like carry me to my dressing room.
Get out.
But it was never like, oh my gosh, Elle's so stupid. Blah, blah. It was like, that was like the funniest moment from tour. And it's just people, I like country music because people like me, for being rowdy. And not that I'm saying like everyone should get hammered like that all the time, but at the same time, like if it happens, nobody has made me feel bad about it. They tell stories and we laugh about it together. So I can't believe I just told you that. Please don't tell anyone that story.
I won't tell anyone. No one at all. None of my listeners. No, none of
We'll just keep this between all of us.
That's good. Between all of us. That's it. Elle King, thank you so much. Truly, it's an honor to talk to you. I really am a big fan, and I love this song. We're going to play it on the show, and hopefully we'll see you in person soon.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Bye. Talk soon.